I'm just going to take a look at the bottom of the Premier League table just to see the trouble that Everton are in. Obviously, Burnley getting themselves a win this week as well. As you can see, just 1 point clear of the drop zone there. It's very surprising to even see Everton in this situation. Stewart, what do you think is going to happen with them, and do you think they'll survive this season?
As poor as I think they've been, I think they will survive. I think they've got enough about them to get maybe another couple of victories, and I think that would be enough. I don't think Burnley are going to get any more than that. They've played a game more. They're a point behind. So I do think Everton will get a couple of wins. They'll just see them safe. But it's been a poor season for them, and it's been a poor time for Frank Lampard. Having taken over, he hasn't had the effect that everybody thought he might do.
What do you think, Shaka?
I'm in total agreement with Stewart here. Listen, Burnley have by far the easier of the two run-ins between both of them, but I actually think Everton somehow managed to pick up more points than Burnley, so in the end, the gap will be more than just the point that it is now. And while I think Frank Lampard, in his earliest days at Everton, really struggled, I just feel that he's starting to get a grasp of what's needed from him in terms of managing this Everton squad. A few weeks ago, we were talking about some of the things he had to say in the press about the squad, about players, and he's walked that back, and I think he's done that well and taken a lot of the responsibility, and now Everton are playing some of their best football. That being said, some of Everton's best football still sees them as a bottom half of the table team, but with enough to at least keep themselves up, and we see what happens in the summer, we see what happens next season, what Frank Lampard is able to do, how he's able to manage his squad. But I think he'll be given that chance with Everton staying up.
If he does stick around, if he does keep them up, Stewart, do you think he is the man to take Everton forward?
Well, he proved at Derby he was a decent coach and a decent manager. He proved at Chelsea he could be a decent coach, but obviously didn't manage some of the senior players particularly well. I think he's probably learnt from that. He's an intelligent guy, and I think next season, if he is given the chance, he'll make Everton a better side than they are at the moment. He's got to work at his coaching. He's got to work at his man management. That's what young managers have to do. They will make mistakes in their first couple of years. He will get better because he's an intelligent chap.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp said he'll miss them if they do go down. I wonder how many Liverpool fans share that same sentiment. That's what he said. We've got your score predictions, though, guys. We obviously heard how you think it's going to go. Robbo's going for Liverpool 3-1. Shaka, you're not even giving Everton a hope here of even getting a goal.
No, I'm not.
Not very nice.
No.
Make sure to check out the podcast version of our show. There's always bonus content on there, and you can download that wherever you do get your podcasts.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and of course, ESPN FC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN+.